Predictions. It will be short-lived, and part of the reason why Trump is putting the tariff on is because he wants Canada to do better in preventing drugs from coming in from the Canadian side, and he wants Mexico to do better drugs coming in on the Mexican side, and so he's slapping on these tariffs. So if, let's say, after a week, Trump notices, oh, Canada's taking steps to reducing drugs coming across their border, and Mexico's taking steps to having drugs come across from the south, and then Trump say, hey, tariffs off. Good job, guys. Keep it up. That's probably what's going to happen.
She's sending 10,000 members of Mexico's National Guard to the U.S.-Mexico border to target drug trafficking, especially fentanyl. But that's not all. Those troops will also be stationed at the border to curb illegal crossings into the U.S., which was a key demand from the Trump administration. Now, on Truth Social, President Trump called the talks friendly and framed the deal as a big win, saying, quote, these soldiers will be specifically designated to stop the flow of fentanyl and illegal migrants into our country. We further agreed to immediately pause the anticipated tariffs for a 1-month period during which we will have negotiations.
Now, actually, I was in the air. I talked to the president very briefly about this. He spoke with the president of Mexico this morning, and the president of Mexico committed to putting 10,000 additional Mexican troops on that southern border, our southern border, of course, the Mexicans' northern border, to take law enforcement more seriously, to go after those Mexican drug cartels a little bit more aggressively. So for literally 3 days, I heard the far left in this country say that these tariffs would make Americans' lives worse off. And what actually happened is the Mexican government was so afraid of the tariffs that they actually are taking their border enforcement and their anti-cartel activity more seriously. That is not a pathway to making Americans worse off. That's a pathway to making Americans better off. Now, the president has also been very clear that we have to rebalance our trade relationship in this country. Every single country, if you look even at our northern neighbors, Canada, do Americans realize that the Canadians charge massive, massive tariffs on our products that go into the country of Canada, including on our great agricultural products that people right here in the state of Ohio depend on?